Welcome to another episode of Giggles and Bubbles. This is episode number 4. And before we start, I just want to say thank you. And I think all of us are really appreciative of your support so far. To those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel and all other channels, asanteni. To those who haven't, kindly consider doing that. The support, the comments, the feedback, and everything, tunashukuru. My name is Mildred.
I'm Nancy.
Tracy.
So, last week, how was your week? Yeah, Tracy.
My week was good. I went to see the Safaricom Sevens.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. I think the last time I saw it ilikuwa time ya ile ya Westgate. That was the sijui ilikuwa when?
2011.
Oh, 2011.
Oh, by the way, guys, we have a guest tena.
We have a guest today. Yeah, thank you so much for coming through.
V.
Yes. So I think the last time nilienda kuwatch Sevens ilikuwa hiyo time ya Westgate, and I got to experience it again this past weekend. It was awesome. Hata kama si kubwa kama ya Kasarani, the vibes were immaculate. Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Vlog.
Sleep and uploading the vlog.
Yeah.
Nani akiwa your Sevens?
It was late.
Unafanya kazi mwingine akiwa 7th.
And
usually spent my weekend sleeping and watching and catching up with work. Nothing serious.
For me, it's just work. And last week I met a new friend anaitwa V. Na ametujoin tena leo. So that is how my week was.
Oh my God, you guys.
Hi, V. Shout out to V.
V. Mwenye anataka kuona sura ya V, weka pale chini comment.
And then we do like a snippet on our IG or something.
She's pretty. She has a very beautiful voice. So.
And a good vibe.
Good vibes.
So, this week we are going to take you to a journey of ourselves. So we are going to talk about our childhood, how we grew up, our career. Just in short, we are just talking about us. Because some of you have asked us, like, from the first episode, you started to understand us. And then the second episode, the third episode, now we are talking more about ourselves and how we grew up. And if there is anything we are going to tell our younger self. So, kuna kitu mungeweza sema.
Mazio
In
topic
regards to
bana.
your topic, ni deep, man.
So, yeah.
That's
The
a very
first
deep
question
topic.
that I have for us, what are some of your most cherished moments from childhood that shaped you into the person that you are today?
Niko na kadhaa, by the way. But being brought up in a family setup, like you have both parents and your siblings, that was really awesome. It's actually a blessing for some of us. Also church has been a very big influence in my adulthood. That is, what else? Christmas, holidays. Yeah, nizo.
Nikuulize, when was SDA? Okay.
Mbona? Kwani
Uliza.
watu wa SDA ndo wana influence wanga church wise?
Okay, so let's continue.
Maybe cherished memories niko nazo mingi. Hebu V tuambie kuna cherished memory yako kamoja hapo hivyo.
I guess what Nancy has said, being around family.
Yeah.
Because we grew up as a very tight-knit from my dad's side. So we were always together to emulate like shows we used to watch on TV, performing for our parents and stuff. So, brings back
Ni
like...
mlikuwa na TV.
Bana,
Kina V walikuwa na TV.
nilikuwa nikakwambia but niko let me
Ulikuwa nafikiri uko peke yako huko solo mse. So, I have a lot of childhood memories that zilini shape to the person that I am, and most are nice, most are not. The main thing I remember, and I think I mentioned it some time back, my mom alikuwa na kiboko all over our compound. Ukikosa alikuwa kinituma anatema mate chini. By the time she could be like in my mother tongue, natema mate chini.
Sema tu na yinu mother.
Ndema mate hasi. Rogu nimesahau hata Kimara. Roga Rogo uko umerudi, like by the time it dries up uko umesharudi hapa hivi. so ukienda kwa duka urudi kaishaka ukajua tu uko pabaya. But I think she was just trying to show me that you should focus on one thing at a time. So like 100% of my experience childhood imenishape to the I don't have specific
That's good.
I don't have specific.
Mulei, kwani wewe una memories?
Bana.
Ameruka hiyo stories juu kwa nini huyu?
Akiuse mi hii topic man.
Kwani memories zako ni sherehe tu?
Sasa share.
I will give you
Acha basi niulize, acha ni refresh hiyo.
Ndio nimekumbuka. So, my childhood memory. Wait, childhood ni from tukiwa how old to how old?
Baby, whatever
0 to 18.
Whatever you remember.
Like the moments I shared with my brothers. Like since I was the only girl. So they used not oh my god, they used to bully me.
Sorry.
And why is that?
They used to bully me like like unakumbuka zile vitanda za gorofa za double decker.
Ulikuwa unaangushwa.
Acha hata hivyo. So alafu unakumbuka kitambo kulikuwa na hizi viti za cushion. Like mnatoa cushion alafu mnatengeneza nyumba. You get?
Yeah.
Wacha kuromanticize. I'm sorry. So there's a time hey wacha niambia nilikuwa naitwa Kamesh. Watu wanatumetoka kitambo wameniita Kamesh. So niambia Kamesh kuja tutengeneze nyumba huko juu ya bed. So tunaona hizo vitanda zilikuwa na like ile kitu ya kufungua, I think. Kufungua na kufungua. So hao watu kumbe walikuwa wamefungua hiyo lock. So wanasema eka hivi. So si mimi naeka alafu anasema lala hivi. So kilala hivi
unadunda.
Imagine kutoka mimi akichal.
Pole.
I think hiyo ndio ilifanya nikakuwa like the way honestly when tunasema childhood ina shape up me think when nimegrow na two brothers who used to I think to them it was fun.
Ndio maana wewe ni gangster.
No mimi nakuanga gangster do because of forget.
Talking of your experiences now your brothers. Pia me have grown up with like I'm the only daughter. A firstborn and an only daughter. The main thing nakumbuka when it comes to my sibling ni kupigana. Mnaanza zile za mimi naweza kupiga wewe uwezi mimi naweza kupiga alafu naenda kwa shamba kwenye parents hawataona mnatandikana and then we used to gang up against my third born brother me my second born Sami and tuna gang up against Imbindi tunamtandika alafu but anyway it was nice and my favorite part was me being a daddy's girl.
I was a daddy's girl.
That was the best
Still
part
are.
of my childhood.
Still no hapana sistangu alikuja kani replace so
Mdogo. Pole. Mimi nimegrow na sisters. That was nice. I'm the firstborn. It was really nice by the playing with my sisters growing up. Alafu walikuwa wadogo wangu. Tumeshindana a couple of years. Nimewashinda miaka mingi sana by the way. So it was nice being with sisters, but I always wished I had like an elder brother.
Oh no,
but try now. Niko sawa.
So school to career. So unaanzanga kwa mtoto then you go to school, then from school to career. So the question is how did your school experience influence you, your career choice and aspirations? And also can you share any key milestone or turning points from your school to career path?
Can I start?
Yes, please.
So for me squat like I'm smart but see choppy. Like me I was an average student. So nakumbuka I wanted to become like there's a novel I read I think nikiwa high school. Yeah, like Samshori alikuja akakuwa msiwa real estate hizo vitu zote. So nikienda high school my mama alikuwa anapenda kusoma bedesa tulikuwa tunasoma sana. So nikienda high school the goal I had nisome niende niingie kwa real estate.
Fanya real
estate. Acha nifike high school. So unaona vile kuna kwanga na career fair. So hawa si wakakujanga. Alafu hiyo time walikuja wakastikisha something kwa class uko nyuma. So akaanza kusema nilikuwa nataka kuwa architect. So unaona vile kuna kwanga like if you want to become a doctor is in your subjects unafaa kufanya. Unataka kuwa architect haya
do ABCD.
Sasa si hizo vitu zikastikishwa kwa class. So kusikishwa kwa class sasa ile unaenda kuona like mimi na Tracy mama anataka kuwa architect. niende nione ati sijui physics koso hesabu hey na hapo mimi nakwanga nje like ushisikia nje so nikajiambia mi hapa itabidi nitafute nini career nyingine so like I think I don't want to say I settled but ningekuwa team noma math like ile noma kabisa sasa ningekuwa architect.
Okay.
So after high school unaona venye so my mom is very strict like she's very strict aliacha kuwa strict venye tuligrow but she was strict kabisa. So after high school unaona venye tulikuwa tunangoja mnakaa sijui how many months ndio results zitokee what so there's a time I had a boyfriend. So boyfriend kuna mdem akakujanga home. Apparently that boyfriend was her boyfriend as well. Her boyfriend as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Your boyfriend was your friend's boyfriend?
Not my friend.
Oh, another chick
from Esto.
Okay.
So si akakuja home kwanza kuninini like she wanted kuleta vita and stuff.
Unakatia chali yangu.
Yeah, unafanya nini? So so me mdem akakuja kanita. So si misha you know I cry baby, may cry a lot. So si mimi nishapashwa hapo manzi.
Sorry.
Cheka. I was so traumatized. So si shule ashakam. Amenitukana. Matuseta be hadi sai like venye nimekuwa hivi mkubwa. Like, me think when nilichapa nilikuwa mdogo so kuna wadzimia hata nesa knows. Like
how old were you at that time? Sorry.
I was 17.
Oh, okay.
So like nimetukanwa guy. Sasa mimi niko hapo mimi juu ya kijana. Mimi and then I was so tiny.
Oi.
So mimi nikaingia kwa nyumba nikilia shwe hadi bedroom. My mom. Ni nini mom? Mimi na nyama ukuja kunichapa. Sisi mimi nalia kwa bedroom. Next minute nasikia my mom kwa situ mkaa hapo. Natoka
Amemleta home.
Amemleta. So mimi niko hapo kwa like kuja hapa. So hadi amenikasirikia sasa mimi nakumbuka ilikuwa 31st December. I remember because ilikuwa tuende groove party. Yeah, kuvuka mwaka. So nika inaitwaje enda city. So unaingia city mnashanga ala. Ushoria na du nini huku. So si my mama kanikalisha hapo lecture. So from there nikatumwa wapi? Kisii.
Hiyo ndio ilifanya
nikaenda Kisii.
Nasa Kisii is worse.
Imagine hiyo time mama ngamba sikutaki huku. Katumwa Kisii.
Mbona walichagua Kisii of all the places?
Because my aunt kuna aunti yangu alikuwa home na ni wa Kisii. So sasa akisema hata utaenda na aunti yako December, acha niwaambie January 1st mimi huyo na suitcase alafu in the morning tukienda kupanda mat. Yes, we are meeting
the same chick.
That's sure. Alafu my mama anamwambia hata nimeamua kutuma Kamesh Kisii niwaachie tu na huyo kijana. So anyway,
but more like mother yako anakuanga mgeto vibaya sana.
So to cut the long story short. So si nikaenda Kisii 3 months like January, February, March, April. So si intake venye results zikakuja ilikuwa niende JKUAT. So si nikarudi Nairobi. Hiyo holiday sijui kuna kuanga na holiday hapo nikakaa Nairobi kusalimia watu. Alafu ilikuwa after the May after holiday ya April nirudi Kisii nianze JKUAT. Mimi nikarudi home. Unajua ndio sijairudi Kisii hadi leo.
Upendi Kisii?
Una JKUAT Kisii?
Bado mimi nimesoma huko.
What one nice.
Imagine. So hiyo time like at that, like nakanga hivi najiulizanga what if ningeendanga like ningerudi Kisii, like would my life be the way it is right now? Ama ingekuwa
maybe not
different.
Ingekuwa lit hivi. Singe meet Mili.
Nimesoma Kisii ebu look at me.
Tungemeet I love to meet. Yeah, so that is me.
Okay.
Sorry nime digress guys.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god, you guys have to understand maze Kisii bana.
Kisii is different.
Kisii is so different, and actually your time for you like to make it out of that you have to like to be a little bit exceptional ama you have to be very very focused. So many nilikuwa najua you know what, I don't want staki maisha yangu ishi like hapa like to in this town. I want to explore other cities, other countries. So that one used to like move me. And then kitambo kulikuwa na so many like teenage pregnancies and stuff. Those things used to scare me. Zilikuwa zinascare. So like when ukiangalia let's say like your classmate, maybe they got pregnant, they have a kid, they fake or messed up a little bit, uko like, oh my god, I don't want to get there. So wacha nisome, nitoke kwa hii, like nitoke Kisii, I go let's say to Nairobi, maybe to a different country, and make my life better. And also I'd say my teachers from high school, they actually inspired me. Yeah, they inspired me a lot. Kuna madam moja wa English, she's very strict. Nalikuwa nakwambia, you know what, you're not made for like the village, like soma, so that you can go to like a different town, get better jobs and stuff. And also my parents are very, kitambo they were strict, they were very strict jamani. Hata kutoka kwa geti ilikuwa shida. So hizo vitu tatu, they really shaped my like adulthood, career-wise. Career-wise, I wanted to be a lawyer. And then your time after high school, my dad couldn't manage to get me to law. So nikafanya degree nilifanya sai. And actually I'm so glad I did that one, because law, oh my god, inaka stressful, sindio? I couldn't manage, like sai singe manage hata ningekuwa nimeacha or anything. So yeah.
Ulikuwa na teacher mwenye alikuwa na kuadvise that work hard, you're not meant for the village. Sisi mimi mwalimu wa science high school, sasa nimtaje jina, alikuwa anaitwa nani? Hayo madam alinipea headache. Alikuwa anakupeleka na feel ni kama Mr. aenda popote. Okay, while in school the way Nancy amesema to like strict parents, pregnancies and everything. Mimi niligrow up nikijua nikikatiana na Charlie nitakuwa na ball na nitapata HIV. So my mom was like Vanessa.
By then inakwanga hivyo until you learn how reproduction
so like
works.
I grew up nikijua boys are a no-go zone. Juu nitapata ball na nitapata HIV. And then my mom was like, so my dad alikuwa naona my mom ako very strict on us, and most especially me. So alikuwa ananiambia but Minji, alikuwa anaita Minji really, but Minji ama Ndito, like daughter, ukitaka tu usipate hizo vitu mbili, work hard and become a doctor. So I was like, I'll be a surgeon. And if I was to turn back time,
You would
I'm
be
not
a surgeon.
I would be a surgeon.
Unakaa hata surgeon.
So I grew up knowing that I want to be a doctor, and then I'll be a surgeon, all that. So nili grew up nikijua hivyo. So my turning point, when nilienda high school, and then you had to get a certain degree to become a doctor and all that. Yes, nilichukua sciences in school. But then nikakuja that last year of my studies, nikatoka boarding school, nikaenda day school because my mom was very, very sick. So she needed someone to take care of her. So in that process, shule home, I went to stay at my aunt's. Okay, to cut the story short, the long story short, nikamaliza form 4, and then life happened. My mom passed, and as a firstborn daughter, it's like kila kitu inarudi kwako. You have to figure out how your brother should eat. And then my dad was a very awesome person. Alikuwa ana story mob. It's like your dad. Ako too chill too. So it's like unafikiria kwenda kwanza kumsumbua daddy, hatuna ile. So we used to like do, like it was like kind of a partnership na my dad. Leo tunakula, nasema wacha niende ni hustle. And then so ukimwacha ende hustle as a woman, you just say ingekuwa mami angekuwa around, the question unaona ile what would nani do. So I was like, mami angekuwa around, angekuwa amefanya hii, tungekuwa tuna. So that is what I used to do. And then I was like, what I normally think, I became mature very early. Yeah, I became an adult very early. Politics. So what shaped my really topic, guys. Topic is interesting. So I'll cut it short and just say the turning point in my life is when I got pregnant.
What praise so high?
Keep. So I got pregnant at 19. Yeah, and then I was like, nimeleta mtu kwa hii dunia. You see that way that you start dating at 19, and then I got pregnant at 19. No, did I get pregnant at 19 or I got a baby at 19? One of the two. And then I got pregnant, and then the moment you drop a human being, sema.
Sasa maneno uliambiwa utapata mimba ulisahau kabisa.
I don't know. I think that is just a story.
Iliingilia masikio moja ikatokea ingine.
That is a story for another day. No, that is a story for another day, because there is something else that I was doing. I think Tracy, you know this story. I had different intentions for dating. And those intentions got me pregnant. Sorry. And then I got pregnant and I had a very, very supportive man. Like the person mwenye alinimpregnant hakubia venye nilikuwa na expect. Even my mom kwa deathbed yake alikuwa ananiambia, ukipata boli ya mtu kutoka mahali fulani ujue ataruka. So be very careful. Nasikia una date mtu kutoka mahali fulani, so just be careful. But that person stuck by me. Alistick na mimi throughout the pregnancy, tukapata mtoto, alikuwa hapo. So my son was my turning point. Sikuwa nimeenda kule, results zilikuwa zimetoka, sikuwa nimepass venye nilikuwa na expect. But then I was like, I need to fend for this kid. And that is how okay, by that time nilikuwa nafaa kwenda nursing school because I still wanted to pursue my career. So I was like, start nursing and then advance. So the breadwinner akapass and I need to go to Kole. My aunt come up with an idea of Ujima Foundation. Thank you, people. Charles. So I was taken into that college, and then I think that is what shaped my career. And I did something very different from my choices. I did hospitality and employability skill, nikaingia the hotel industry. Yeah.
I can't say it's one specific moment, but neza sema moja. And after high school, so I was supposed to go to campus and stuff. So niko like kuangalia fee and stuff. My dad ako like, hey, this is kind of a lot, you can't manage. I was supposed to be a chef, by the way.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa ninde Utali college. For real. For a moment, I was supposed to be a chef. But then one of my uncles ako like, no, for your grade, can you just pursue like a degree? Niko like, no, my dad can't manage. What do we do? So akajioffer kunilipia my year 1 fee yote. So that was actually one turning point yenye naweza kumbuka that shaped me into the person I am. Because kama singena kufanya degree, I'd be doing something totally different.
You did hospitality? What did you do?
No, I did BBIT.
Okay. Now, likes and regrets. What aspect of your... Okay, Tracy umeniuliza swali, how did I turn into be a PR person? Story yangu kuwa long. My career story is very wicked. Not wicked, it's very weird. So I was in the hotel industry for some time, and there's this guest who came from South Africa. That guest alikuwa anani-like too, because from him he felt like I was honest. He's visited different hotels, and then he had that tendency, alikuwa into mining. So alikuwa, because wanaenda into mining, those areas hakuna reception and network. So alikuwa naachia whoever is at the reception ama whoever employee hoteli amepata mwenye anaweza bond na yeye, anamwachia simu, anamwambia any call comes, let me know. Alafu anakuachia list, anakuambia venye mpesa ndo ilikuwa ngani na nini. Anakuachia list, anakuambia I want you to send this number or this amount of money to this person, hivyo. So alikuwa amekuwa to 2 big hotels in Nairobi, very big hotels, I'm not going to mention names. Akapatia 2 employees his phone for the same reason. So akisha rudi jioni from their meetings and all that, anauliza, so who called, what happened? They just say few people called and I just told them to call back at night. And then akienda mpesa balance yake, anapata yes, whatever alikuwa amepeana instructions zimefanyika, but there is maybe 10,000 or 5,000 missing. Yeah. So venye alinipa simu, I was like, I had like a book. I'm like writing this phone number, alisema naitwa hivi, alikola akasema hivi, nilimwambia hivi. So I was logging in everything. Wenye aliniambia nitumie pesa, I sent to those specific people. And I don't send to myself. So akicheck out after a week, akaniuliza, Mildred, where were you raised? Nikamwambia, did you grow up in Nairobi? Nikamwambia no. And why is your English different from the people around? So I was working in the deep side of Nyanza. So English ilikuwa na ile accent ya Waluo. So
you know why?
Ndio nikamuexplainia where I went to school and all that. Akanambia, I would like you to work for me in South Africa. Nikamwambia sina hata passport. By that sikujua unahitaji passport ku travel by then. So akakuja kurealize sina passport, sina birth certificate. And yeah, it was like a process and I didn't know how to start or how to go about it. Akanambia, okay, you can work for my branch in Nairobi. And I was like, fine. So one day he organizes for an interview with a PR agency yenye ilikuwa namfanyia kazi in Nairobi. Akanitumia 10K as transport for, ingekuwa ni sahi watu wangesema niko na mbaba. Akwa mbaba, but then nilikuwa naive. sio ndo angekuwa
they're
baba
good
wangu
people.
by the way.
Hapana, they're actually genuinely good
Nilisemaje,
people.
kuna watu wazuri.
They're
No,
genuinely
najua
good
ni wazuri
people.
but ndio najiuliza ningekuwa niko na akili
Ingekuwa
niko nayo saa hii
sahi.
ingekuwa niko na mbaba mwingine rich sana. Anywho.
Nilikuwa tunaingia pale Cape Town, South Africa. You're not ready wena.
I'd be shopping
By
for
the
December
way,
right now.
I didn't know
Ako?
anything. Ako
wapi?
ese
Wapi?
Cape Town.
Si.
Nimegaze. Aki nilikuwa
Mbona
nimegaze.
tulipe accommodation tukienda?
Tutafika huko. So I came to Nairobi for that interview at a PR firm. And nikifanywa interview, I was just supposed to be a personal assistant, but nilifanywa interview something related to whatever,
Geology.
and mining. Yeah. Mi kwa interview nikaambia madam, I don't know anything to do with mining. Unaona ile tu uko honest.
CG.
I was just told to come for an interview. I didn't know I was coming for an interview. Kufanya nini? I've not done anything to do with, I don't know anything to do with the mining. And that guy really wanted me to work for him. So akapewa feedback, akanikola kwanza, how was your interview? Nikamwambia so and so, okay, person X. Niliitwa nikaulizwa vitu za mining, sijui vitu za mining, akaniambia it's okay. But the good thing is the lady who was the owner of that PR firm, I think took a liking on me, Jenny. Hi Jenny. And then a year later, mtu wake wa admin alikuwa anaenda leave, maternity leave. Akaniambia, hey Mildred, are you available to sit on my front desk for 3 months? I had just had a surgery. So nikasema, since I've just had a surgery, nimepewa sick leave ya 1 to 2 months. Let me just go nipate hii pesa extra. Sema culture shock ya Nairobi.
Bedhe inakwaga serious.
Nilikuja Nairobi, everything is so fast. Kila mtu ako busy and I was like, I think this is the place I need to be. I never liked Nairobi, by the way. But I was like, kila mtu ako tu on their toes. So I think this is the place. Because ukiwa Nairobi, your mind ina. But ukiwa Shago, uko very comfortable. Uko very comfortable with what you have. So by that time I was earning, I think 9,000 shillings. So the new year comes and my boss tells me, hey Mildred, we are giving you a salary increment. I'm like, how much? 900, which is 10% of your salary. Okay, that was a rule. Yes, 900 was a salary increment. I was like, okay, but I don't think I'll be there. So after the 3 months working with Jenny and the team, nikaanza kuwa na interest in PR. And then there is a group of people, kina Jafo, kina nani, who were training me, kina Bob Koigi. Like, I just had a very good team, and that is why I met Manu.
And I think the reason like you're good at what you do right now, it's because the people who trained you,
Yes.
like the foundation you had.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, kabisa. They made me fall in love with PR. And then I started even doing PR stuff before even going to college for PR. And that is when Jaffa was like, and Mildred, si ufanye tu PR as a course. Nikauliza, mi hata sijui naanzia wapi. Nikamuuliza, nitaenda kusomea wapi PR? And we were like, twende Zitech. So that is how I got into PR.
Okay. That's a really nice story.
And you studied
Jane
BBIT.
ambia.
Jane uliza.
Niko hurt. I'm hurt, guys.
BBIT, ulifikaje social media na HR?
segment. Nimefikaje social media? That's also a long story. We'll talk about that in our career topic. Okay. So likes and regrets. If you look at your childhood, is there anything that you regret going through? I'm not saying anything traumatizing, but is there anything that you regret? Or is there anything that you really liked? Tracy.
First and foremost, I don't regret shit because I was a kid. I didn't have an option. Like mzazi alikuwa akisema yeye unafanya. Yeah. So
Do you think that is the best way of raising a child?
Ama nini ingefanywa better?
Nini ingefanywa better in your childhood? What could be done better?
ni wasiacheni hizo maswali.
Too deep.
Ati done better.
Is there anything that you regret? And if not, is there anything that you liked?
No, of
In
course
your childhood?
I liked spending time with my family. I like spending time with my family. No, wait, what I regret the most.
Hizo ni question mbili in one.
Sawa, nimekumbuka.
Tell
Hata
us.
nimekumbuka what I regret the most. So, like I mentioned earlier, sikuwa chupi. Like I was an average student. Si ati I was a C student. Hata nimeona Biana ametutolea wimbo. Big up Bien.
Oh, it's a nice song.
It's a nice song.
It's a dope song.
So, I was and then everyone kwa family yetu ni like ni choppy, like choppiest. Sasa mimi si my handwriting
mbaya kushinda yangu ni mbaya.
At least yako ni mbaya but yangu at least like according to standard.
Unacheka handwriting yangu ni mbaya.
Millie has the worst handwriting.
So mimi according to my family like hata na my brother, my cousins, auntie, kila mtu. So everyone had a good handwriting. So ilikuwa ikifika weekend. So family yetu tulikuwa tight hivi like hivi na my cousins. So every weekend mnaenda kwa kina nani. Hii weekend wanakuja kwetu hivyo tunaenda tuki house hope. So mimi sasa since I wasn't the smartest according to them na my handwriting was not good according to them. So nilikuwa nikienda kwa kila kazini yangu naambiwa wanaambiwa hebu tueni vitabu muonyeshe Tracy kuandika. Like even the handwriting inafaa kukua. Like why were you shaming me people?
Actually having bad handwriting is not a sign of intelligence.
No, I have
You can't shame the shameless.
Exactly. You can't shame the shameless. No, but I am very intelligent. Okay, so
like no, I'm trying to relate it.
Bad handwriting is not a form of intelligence.
No, unajua tukiwa watu hii like unajua wale walikuwa na the best handwriting.
Siwezi relate. Me, I have a good handwriting.
So like if you don't have the
mimi ndo nilikuwa naandikanga chat kwa class.
If you don't have the best handwriting unaonekana ni kama
imagine like zangu nilikuwa naandika vitu zinaenda kukunywa maji.
It's not a measure of intelligence.
So nilikuwa naenda kwa nyumba ya kila mtu like unaambiwa unaona if ndio handwriting enough
even ndio ulikuwa unapelekwa
bro
hey ma
no, that's
ama result ikitokea hivi like set me number last or something. Oh my gosh, what was that?
Mwalimu wa maths hapa ni
wapi mwalimu wangu wa maths alikuwa mzuri
like unapelekwa tuseme hii term ukuje number 15. Imagine number 15 unaambiwa uandike letter as to why umefail. Unaandikia uncle zako zote. I'm not lying.
Your mom?
No, let me ask.
Yeah, my mother.
Uongo.
I'm not lying.
I have a
najua mother ni strict but siamini anaweza fanya hivyo.
Uko na swali. Are you close with your mom?
Very.
Sai.
Very.
Wewe mkumbusha hizo vitu.
Wewe unamkumbushanga?
Unadhani namwekanga?
Good.
Hey.
Lakini madhena hawezi kosa nini hawezi kosa jibu.
Imagine siku nyingine hadi nikaandika like ushaandika reasons hadi ukachoka. Then siku nyingine nikaandika I'm lazy. Tengo ananiuliza Tracy nikuulize sasa wewe mwenyewe ndio umeamua lazy ama ni opinion za watu zinafanya sound uko lazy? Mimi nikamwambia auntie me honestly acha nikuwe tu honest. Mimi sijui kwa nini mnanifanyishanga hizi vitu. Si ati sisomi. Ushaona ile like unasoma but unakuja number 15. Like hujai kuwa top 10 na hujai vuka top 20. Like unachezea tu
ni 15 out of
15. No, si nilikuwa public school. Public school zilikuwa na class watu sijui 80 something, 60 something. Nesa kwa hapa ndani. Sikuwa nafuta mkia idiots.
that's what she said.
Okay. So nilikuwa mimi niambianga auntie yangu me honestly mimi hizi my reasons na nini hapa as like they do not ambatana. Anyway nikasema me fuck it. Mimi sasa chenye bedhi ilifika point nikajiambia me I'm doing my best. Like ushiona dilo unaji encourage mwenyewe because watu wako huku nje wanakushame because what was that?
Bedhi that it's not okay to shame
you people
kids.
What was that?
Don't shame kids bana, guide them. They don't know anything.
Like honestly ilifika point mimi nikajiambia me by the way whatever it is mine.
Liwe liwalo.
It is mine. Pia kito topic inanikumbusha vitu mingi you guys.
But no, it's good to remember them and then talk about them and then get them out of your head.
Hata nilikuwa nishazisahau. Sasa unafanya kasirika tena.
Kasirika.
Like since I have the knowledge that I have, sasa niko the fuck that was not right.
What were those?
So imagine unaandikia na my mama akona siblings wa 6. So imagine unaandikia watu wa 6 different letters as to why umefail.
Uncle Johnny alikuwa among them.
Like a whole page.
Like dear uncle.
Uncle Johnny alikuwa among them.
Uncle Johnny alikuwa mcool. Achaka mbona sikia nataja familia. Alikuwa mcool. Like he is the coolest. Yeye hakuwa na issues. Unajua ndio alikuwa last born. Unajua vile last born hakuwa too chilled. Hakuwa na issue.
Alikuwa laid back.
Same question.
Me don't have any regrets honestly. Ulisema regrets nani?
What part of your childhood life do you particularly enjoy or find fulfilling? And then reflecting back, is there anything that you're regretting?
I don't have any regrets. I'd love to think my childhood was amazing.
Are you in denial?
No, I'm not in denial. I'm not in denial. Maybe okay, part mbaya ilikuwa ni kuchapwa, kufanya makosa, like those are normal things. What else?
But don't you think those parts ndo ziliku
Hata kuchapwa naonanga ni kutokuwa tortured.
Yes, nilisema my parents were very strict.
You need therapy.
Nani Tracy?
Kuchapwa ilikuwa kukua. What was the
Kuchapwa it was part of
me honestly, if I ever had kid, Mr. Watandika.
I utandika. Do you know?
No,
okay.
Kuna kutandika na
mtoto wako hadi saa hii. Why?
One thing you should realize is if you look at the people us wenye tuligrow hizo enzi tulikuwa tunachapwa, our actions are we are more responsible and all that. Angalia our
you guys are always partying every weekend.
See, we are dealing with our things.
But we are dealing with our
we party responsibly.
Exactly. But if you look at our toto wenye maybe wakubwa wetu walipata, they never caned them, they never controlled them. And that is why you find like right now kids are very, very, I'm not saying my kids are perfect.
Ukisema kids unamaanisha what?
Watoto wako. Like kids, I mean
wakona tu tabia mbaya. Kids are shameless. And some of them are bad-mannered.
Really?
Yeah. Kuna watoto huku nje, they don't, you know, when you're a child and a child, that is part of the things, let me just go that I really enjoy, find it fulfilling, is that we were taught how to respect our elders. By force.
Hata akue nani?
I remember brother tulikuwa tukiona mgeni akikuja kwa sitting room apate umepewa chai na kikombe. Nakuuliza mbona unatumia kikombe yetu? Ebu achana na kikombe yetu. So alikuwa anatandikwa. And then okay, in short tulifunzwa how to respect your elders and all that. And if you'll find watoto wa saizi, those were hizo days when tunaongelea about our childhood, that age, those who are at that age sai hawana adabu. I'm not bashing any parent, or we are not bashing any parent
kids,
out there.
Respect is
but we are just saying
sorry.
what?
It is what it is.
I'm just saying parents wa saizi learn how to teach your children manners.
No, there was a nini ilikuwa ina trend hata umdema alipostiwa shade room.
Yeah, I saw that
like
one.
she shared the same sentiments akisema what was say they don't have manners.
No, they don't.
Ndio nakwambia usi apologize, shame the parents.
They don't, and that is why utapata ukichapa mtoto wako
can't shame the shameless.
Utapata una discipline mtoto wako and someone is calling you a bad mother or a bad parent because you are caning your kid. And even the Bible says spare the rod, spoil the child.
But let me ask you can discipline your kid without physical bila kumchapa physically.
But usichapo what?
Kuna ingine tu ina kidogo tu.
You are not beating them to beat them to
kill them.
Walikuwa natuchapa because they were frustrated.
My mama alikuwa nakutandika until aone drop of blood ndo ataku. And
mimi wangu hakuwa hivyo.
Ai sikaifika blood.
My mom alikuwa nakutandika until aone ngozi imetoka mahali. Ndo atajua amekutandika vizuri. And one of my cousins, Hail L, ni kama akona yo wenda wazimu ya my mom. Yeye utandika mtoto akose, but at the same time she loves her kids so much. So you disciplining your kid or caning your kid doesn't mean you hate them or you don't respect them. And when I say kuchapa watoto, I don't mean kutandika unaeka ngumi or that. I just mean kudiscipline them. Utapata mtoto sahi atakuja kuongelesha as if you are age mates.
That is fine. Communication.
Not in a good way.
They need to be kids though.
Not in a good way.
Not as sisi say we can't communicate.
Bana.
But
you see,
some of us can.
Sisi tulikuwa tunaogopa. Like tukiwa wadogo ukienda I remember nikiwa high school. Me think when nilinunua nikiwa mdogo, so nikakuwa na like nikakuwa na courage, trauma, courage, like I speak to myself. So I transferred school. So nikaenda another high school. So kwenda huko, sijui tulitoa kwa ofisi ya deputy kufanya nini. So si deputy yako hapo anaanza kusema Tracy you did did you see me doing it? Like me I started talking back. So without realizing culture shule you don't talk back to people. So nini ananiangalia hivi like mtoto like like is she right in the head? So niko hapo mi najitetea good one. Like ushaona ile mi uwezi niekelea ati nimefanya. Alafu imagine wewe ni kama unataka kususpendiwa. So kususpendiwa mi nafikiria niende home ile vitantavunjwa. Ili mimi nijibishane tu na wewe hapa because me there's no way unani suspend a new school. Menda hapo ameanza how dare you talk back to me? Nikamwambia no I'm not talking me I'm explaining myself. Nakwambia me I didn't do this shit. Wezi kuja hapo na
but the adults who raised
but
us
adults only to raise like I think pia how
actually kwanza hiyo shule
because wazazi wao walikuwa na nini za kufight independence.
So they were beating us thinking they are fighting independence.
And then see the British colonial wanakuja na tutolea
ama walikuwa na to raise kukuwa servants.
No, I'm just asking. Kuna so many possibilities because what was that?
But ukiangalia most of our parents walikuwa young parents so they didn't know much like children they don't shanga so wakifanya hii ABCD
hiyo ya colonialism now starts making sense
because unaona like pia hao walireziwa na wazazi na wazazi wao walikuwa maybe walireziwa ile siku watu wakifightia independence
so they were raising children to be obedient.
Imagine umepata ball unafaa kupigana huku na kina sijui nani kina Dedan Kimathi alafu unakuja hapa mtoto anakupatia stress
inabidi
unaambo huwezi enda bank sijui huwezi fanya nini so unaona hizo zote unakuja unarushia watoto wako alafu watoto wako so wanakurushia wewe so I think the best thing to do
go to therapy
mzazi since she's the parent here may think the best thing to do ni usinini like don't carry your whatever childhood.
Yeah, true.
Kama mi siwezi have watoi, I can't. Like because me not what?
Utawatandika.
No, me siwezi chapa.
No, what I won't say I'm a perfect parent, but I'm trying to I think the main thing ni ku try and communicate to your children, and that is what our parents didn't know how to.
Yeah, ilikuwa this way ni
this
my
or
way
that.
The highway.
So at least right now you'll talk to your child umuulize mbona ulifanya hii. Was there
I think yes I'll be a colonial parent. It's my way or the my friend you're living in my house it's my way or the highway but what you talking about
but wait
yes
like we will communicate but it is my way or my way because if it is not my way then you go and fend for yourself outside there.
Correct because
like you need like for example I would say in my childhood there's an aunt of mine God rest her soul. She never personally beat me. She beat others, but not me. But the fear of God that I had in that woman. Alikuwa nasema, like, there's a day she said, come home now.
You ran home.
My friend, 7 minutes. Tulitoka Mbagathi to destination. Usually it's like a 15-20 minute drive. 7 minutes. Juu nilikuwa nasema, leo tunakufa kigai leo. So it's not you see you me my children need to have the fear of God in me because
I don't want them to fear me I want them to respect me.
But you see the thing is they can fear you but also communicate with you. When I say fear you is just when I say fear me I mean there's a boundary I cannot cross this boundary with mom like mom akisema hivi atwezi and left amesema like the word is final but also you can come and tell me by the way I have had this and this situation as my parent how can you so you can have both.
Guys
me they must fear me.
No, it's not about fear. I think it's respect.
They must fear me, they must respect me.
The hint of
they must
respect you.
I am the boss.
So generally wazazi wenye tuko saizi and those who are coming up and those who are parents before us, let's just try and raise confident children who can express themselves but the most important thing respectful children. Utatoka huku nje unaenda hadi salon. Okay, there's a place I go to the salon or I used to go to the salon. Now watu wana complain. Watu wa salon walikuwa na complain like you find kids here. There is a kid I saw to a salon a few weeks ago. Nilikuwa nimeenda salon. mtoto unaona salon venye unakwanga kuna watu wa kuosha nywele wakisha kumaliza utaka pale uingie dry utreat nywele umalize ndio uende kwa mtu wako wa kushuka. The katoi ashaosha nywele asha straighteniwa amesha treatiwa all things. So anangoja kwenda to the person mwenye anamshuka. Kalikuwa around 5. Mtoto alitoka huko na zile macho za like what? Akauliza where is so and so? What are you still doing? I'm ready. Na nikatotoka around 5 years.
That is the kind of kid men like
Which
to
is
raise.
okay.
You want kids wako
Exactly. But now you can't go to that person and tell them are you here to work or not? It's your job to make me look good. You should
It is
stop.
their job to
No,
make you look good.
so aache kuna mwenye alikuja mbele yako. Baada anashukwa ndio anamaliziwa.
Singejipanga.
No, uli book time yako, wait for your time to come. Let me ask you, you went for a salon appointment at 10. Your salon appointment was supposed to be at 10. Right? Ni 9:30. Salon appointment yako, okay, ulienda maybe 9 or 9:30. Saizi ni 9:30, appointment yako ni ya 10. Utakuja kusumbua mwenye alifaa kushuka 10 na kushuke 9:30 na ako busy na client
That is
wake.
understandable.
That was the case. So ako zile za, please can you just finish with me? Do you have to do hair? What is your job? Mtoto wa 5 years anakuuliza what is your job?
But I have an in on that.
Haya, akatoka hapo akaambiwa just wait, let me finish her. She came before you. I don't care. I'm already here. I don't want my hair to tangle up. Can you just do your job? Kengine kakakuja from the same family. Kakakuja kakasema I don't want to be plated by XYZ. She has attitude.
But I feel like
to the
watoto
people.
wanajijua, you
Let
know.
me tell you,
Wanajijua, but there is some hint of
watoto wako na courage yenye milio huko na ile time tuliendanga saloon. Unakumbuka ile time tuliendanga saloon kwa Sophie? Akaanza kunishuka mavitu sijui zinakaaje.
Mwambie tu.
Like unaona leni ya kwanza leni ya pili. Mimi nikamwambia mimi si hivi nataka unishuke. Mili yako hapo ananiambia tesi tu. Niambia hapana, mimi si hivi tunafaa kushukwa. You know,
that is different.
Hapana,
No, but
that is different.
Who know how to speak up for themselves.
Hata hizo ongea kwa salon.
That is
Mazemi
different.
neza
No,
nyamaza.
that is different.
That
is different.
On Twitter.
For me that is
No, for me that is what I wanted, what I got.
For me that
But
is
me usually
pretty
sleep,
different.
so maybe says notice.
It is not
Kwangu,
different.
No,
really.
it's different because
as in sa haja gani mtoto ashukwe na mtu ako na attitude. Why?
Ukimuuliza attitude gani? Like I asked that lady, kuna lady mwingine who is my friend na ako very good na watoi. Nikamwambia hebu muulize, mimi nataka kujua mtoto mbona anaongea hivi. Akamuita kando akamuuliza baby ABCD. What do you mean this nani has attitude? No, she doesn't. I just don't want her to touch me. I don't like her.
Maybe the vibes were not
Exactly,
aligning.
that was the case. But then you don't have to belittle someone and ask them what is your job.
Mimi
Kuna mwingine alimwambia you are here to serve me and it means you don't have money, that is why you work here at a salon.
I don't have
Asiezi
words.
sema ni saluni ya maceleb by the way.
I don't have words.
By then ni saluni ya maceleb. Like kuna watoto hapa nje ukienda salon, hata any salon. I don't know if you've experienced that. Salon where hoteli unapata the way kids are talking to adults out here. Yes, it shows that they are vocal and they can express their feelings and they can speak their minds. But kuna wengine wanaenda overboard. For me, if my kid was in that situation, I would like her to say, hey, what time are you going to plait my hair? And then, okay, this time around, can I have a change of the person plaiting my hair? Not XYZ, I want someone else. That is different from what is your job.
Don't you think that kid mwenye alisema so and so kona attitude alisikia parent wake akisema hivyo?
That was my next thing to say. Some of these things tunaekelea watoto lakini sisi wazazi.
So shida ni wazazi.
Si watoto.
From experience, I know a family that the family talks about people most of the time, like wakiwa pale together they just talk about people and
Ule
other
nani,
people, ule nani and they talk as adults, forgetting kuna watoto hapo kando yao. And right now there is a 7-year 10-year-old mwenye anaongea kama wao. Unapata vitu mtoto mdogo anakuambia unajiuliza you see. So pia sisi wazazi tunakosa the subjects we discuss in front of our children. children.
Kumbe watoto wameevolve. You know, I haven't interacted with kids for such a long time.
Hata kids interact na teenagers utachoka.
Hata teenagers sija interact na teenagers. Kumbe si nimechange hivyo vyote. Hey. That's development.
The next question is from your childhood. So what judging with your childhood and now, what are your current focuses and goals, both personally and maybe professionally? This is not about a career, but this is just focusing on your childhood and the growth.
I wanna be rich.
I wanna be famous. I wanna have lots and lots of money. Actually, that's the answer.
Make my mama proud.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
That is my answer.
Where do you envision yourself in the next few years?
I wanna be rich.
And what steps are you taking to
Next 4 years?
the next few years?
Few years. Me probably sitakuwa Kenya.
Now what?
Tuende kuna vibes and inshallah.
Sitakuwa Bangkok.
Hey bro, kwani you
Mark this nini.
you bag the Chinese na nini
And what? Why? Okay, now this is out of the subject, but then hiyo kitu umefanya, like most of my friends kina like okay.
Kila mtu anaenda.
Kila mtu anataka kwenda. When I was in Nigeria,
umeona pesa venye siku hizi.
hata
Kila
Nigeria
mtu anaenda.
washaita jina. Wanaita Jaba.
Jaba.
Like Jaba is everyone is moving out of the country. and
the
just
great
going
migration.
again.
Better life bana.
Do you think there is better life out there?
There is better.
Mimi personally Kenya naweza taka earn in dollars ama euros but live here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
and
to a
travel
Bangkok.
maybe during the holidays.
Bado mnapanga kwenda Bangkok.
I want to go to Bangkok. Live there.
Because I feel like you'd have a better life ukian pesa ya huko but
Nitauliza
uko
huko.
huku utakuwa na live a better life sana.
Yeah. But what is your goal? Hatujasema, hujasema.
Mimi I wanna be rich, I wanna be famous.
Let me ask. Have there been any moments where your childhood experiences and kuna zile feelings zingine ama memories ama lessons we learn from our childhood? For instance, me nilikuwa najua ukikulana na chali utapata bola ama HIV. Are there some of those aspects you brought in from your childhood that clash with your current experiences?
Venye umesema I think tulifunzwa like kuogopa pregnancy so much until right now it's actually so hard for most of people our age like to put themselves in like relationships, open up and even be open to like marriage and kids. Sija kusema like kuna hiyo fear that was instilled in us as kids.
Let me tell you, niko primary school, there's a mama. I'm so pissed. So imagine niko 7 years. Not 7, niko class 7.
That's a child.
I was a child. Hata sikuwa teenager. Like I think I was 12. My mama shakuja kaniambia, "Hey mama, I'm going to mama innocent." Mimi hata how you ngombe. No si huyo, achana huyo. Huyu ni mwingine. So, this woman ashakuja kaambia my mama, unajua venye kamesha naenda hivi, ati ni kama atapata ball. Sasa mimi naenda aje? Naenda shule nikirudi kwa nyumba. So my mama ashaanza kuniambia hapo, "Mam, ile siku utapata mimba." Ile 12 ile siku. So mimi hadi wa leo if I road dog guy hiyo ndio tunakwanga kwa kichwa yangu like ile siku utapata mimba. Unajua story yangu.
Wewe uko traumatized.
Like ile siku utapata. Mimi hadi wa
Tracy, you need therapy.
hadi wa leo like ile siku mimi hadi wa leo nakwanga please hata nini periods ikikawia kukuja hivi niko kusha.
Now
I don't
the
think
only
you're
thing
alone.
you need to
So
know
many
that
people, by the
but
way.
you need to know that you've grown up.
You're a grown up.
I know I'm grown up. You unajua ba mimi hadi wa leo. Really you know my situation. Hadi wa leo like me I can't.
Hiyo situation tusemea hapa si wote tuje.
Anaogopa ball.
Si wewe peke yako
Like,
by the I think
mimi yangu hapana.
unaogopa sana like you're not
Sinaogopa so
tumesema you don't want
But
kids.
let me
I
ask
don't.
you.
No, I think that is the reason why inafanyanga nisi like I don't want kids kabisa.
Let me ask you, Nancy, in your childhood ulikuwa like venye amesema kuna tu mama mwenye, were there such people in your village? Because in mine kulikuwa and then I come to learn about them when I'm old enough.
Okay, there were, but they never interacted with me directly.
They can't interact with you.
Because simesema my parents were very strict, so you're always at home, either at school, at home, ama in church.
But have you ever experienced that kuna wale wenye walikuanga nafikiria tu Nancy anazurura na vijana?
Sana kwanza after high school. But me, I never
Sisi
used to
peke
care,
yetu.
imagine. Like I never used to care.
Me and
Like my mama alilifuzanga unaona, like nikiwa form 3 form 4 like this is your life, you can make your own decisions, but make sure you make the right decisions. So nilikuwa najua hii ni life yangu na make decisions zangu, so hakuna kitu hata msaki ningelea vibaya, me don't care.
Where there is a phrase my mom used to say in Maragoli, inyumba dhange
My house.
ni yange.
Yeah, okay. Nimeshikanisha.
Exactly. Whatever you do,
Sijui ni
jua
translate kwa
uko
Kisii.
kwa translate.
Nyombe yane
Hey.
Weka. Translate na Kikamba. Hii nyumba ni yangu.
Ng'ombe.
bro.
So like alikuwa nakwambia whatever you do know that like niende kupea go ahead. So if you do anything aja kupea go ahead, jua tu umefaka up. So and then that thing of wamama, mi sikuwa ijua like kuna wamama walikuwa wanatuongelelea after nimekuwa mkubwa, niko na watoi ndo nasikia story homa vijana wakisema walikuwa wanatufaitia. Like there were crews, kila mtu like each village inataka kuna kale kadem kanatoka mahali fulani, and then it was me and another chick and some of my cousins. Yes, kuna kadem wa boma fulani. Alafu saizi like a few years ago, that is when I came to realize that people were warning Asia's mom about me.
Wewe ndio ulikuwa bad girl.
Msichana wa nani ameanza kutembea na vijana sana, huyu hata atapata mimba saa hii. And I think they were right because I got pregnant.
No, but I feel sometimes inakwanga ni unaona
nyota inaenda.
Si nyota inaenda. Unaona mama hiyo nani, like they didn't get to experience the life we're experiencing. So sometimes inakwanga it's out of jealousy. Pure jealousy, and because they can see udem anaenda fast, so they'll definitely wataongelelea mbaya about you.
Okay, another question. What lessons or insight have you gained that you wished you knew earlier in life, that you've gained sahi and you wished you knew earlier in your life, in your childhood life, or all that?
Stop giving a shit about what people say.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you. For
Biggest
me
one.
is kile tu umesema with the affirmation of last week that you are the one steering the wheel of your life. Put yourself first. Hata kama uko na watoto or anything, just put yourself first, and if you are happy and fulfilled, the rest of the people behind you or your children or your family will also be fulfilled.
Yangu wanisema ya mwisho. Tracy amesema save money. Maze kwa if like you have a job or something, 6 months of expenses and all your bills, if anything happens, unaweza cover for those 6 months. And another thing, be patient with yourself and be kind to yourself.
How do you be patient? How can someone be patient with themselves?
Just know that
I'm
you're
asking
doing
for me.
know that you're doing the best you can right now, so don't be harsh with yourself.
With yourself, yeah. That is very important. And then looking back to your childhood life, what advice would you give your young self? Hii topic ilikuwa kubwa. We wish we could discuss more about this.
Age what hivi?
Whichever age that you choose. Like what general advice would you give to your younger self? Mimi ningejiambia it's never that serious. Take a day at a time.
Yeah. It's never that serious.
And someone told me nature takes care of you.
It does.
Nature my universe.
Whatever, the universe, nature. Oh, yeah.
The universe, God will always take care of you.
And be prayerful. Woi, ombeni Mungu.
Yeye ndo naweza jiambia.
Okay.
Ni wewe unajiambia wewe.
Kile ningejiambia ningekuwa mdogo is life is not that hard and it's never that serious. And then you don't need to be there for everyone. At some point, focus on yourself. You are more than enough. That is what I could tell my younger self.
Okay, Nancy. Google.
No, I'm not Googling. Again, me narudi back to patience. Like, don't be hard on yourself. Venye nimambia nani, you're doing the best you can.
Mili.
Be able to be patient with yourself. You're doing the best you can.
Sio umeambiwa.
Wanda niliambia. Alafu usirush vitu.
Ki, wewe kwanza venye uko na feelings.
Mimi hata sina advice.
To your okay, si advice like ni nini ungejiambia yenye unajua saa yenye ungejua Kiswahili ni ngumu hiyo.
Ningejua
Ni nini saa hizi umeexperience ama unajua the wisdom that you have right now, knowing your experience and everything you know right now. What could you tell your younger self? Mama ino akikusumbua ni nini ungejiambia ndio uache kuwa cry baby?
No, cry baby mimi nimekuwa kutoka kitambo.
It's fun.
Shit. Mimi sina kitu kusema.
You don't regret anything. You don't regret like
no, nimesema me I don't regret because haikuwa like they were not my choices. Haikuwa mimi. Like see mimi.
Unaweza ambia hata your younger adult.
You're 6 to 12 year old ungejiambia nini?
Sasa ungeniambia hivyo.
6.
Amekosa kitu ya kufanya so nimerudi huko. You're 6 ungejiambia nini sahi?
Enjoy life. Hata si lazima ufanye.
What would you tell your younger sister now as an advice?
Oh, Abi. Hey. You just make your decisions ni zako, whether good or bad.
So that is your advice to your younger self.
Like they're your decisions. Si lazima mtu understand. Oh, by the end weird. Advice to Tracy, to younger Tracy, by the way. You see, like the decisions chenye ningejiambia, like decisions zenye una make whether good or bad, like they are yours to live with. Si mtu mwingine.
Okay, there is something that I wanted to ask Nikasao, but please allow me. Generally, please allow me to ask. Umemaliza, si ndo? Like, are there any challenges you faced in your childhood? Like,
Challenges
not related
in
to like in terms of growing up.
Me, other than being bullied by my brothers.
Okay, then muliishi maisha mzuri. Na wewe? What were the challenges?
School fees sama hizo ni normal. Lama kuna challenge specific unataka.
No, like for me, I had to mature early enough. I had to grow up, and that is one thing that I don't want for my kids. I want my kids to be kids.
Oh yeah, true.
To be more responsible too early.
Kama unakuwa parent to
your siblings at a very young age.
But see, all firstborns are co-parents.
Spare second born nini mnatrusha?
Wait. Firstborn, say please.
The last question.
Maana hata hawataki kuolewa hapa.
What advice would you offer to our listeners? Facing similar obstacles in life or they've faced like a few challenges, because watu sema like childhood iko na traumas zake. You don't know their traumas, but what advice would you give them, Nancy?
If it's deep trauma, go to therapy.
Go
to therapy and just know things will always work out somehow. Imagine like don't beat yourself. Yeah.
Sijapiga story yangu therapy.
Ulienda therapy? Okay.
Nilianza therapy actually this year. I met someone akaniambia, "Oh, I don't want you to come with baggage." Start therapy. Mimi kama mtu mzuri nikaamua, okay fine, I'll start therapy. Nikaenda Instagram nika search nikapata moja. So ilikuwa online. Ilikuwa online therapy. So there's a like ile ilifanya like the first session. Unaona vile tunaweza kuja mimi tupige story na wewe. Alafu tume by the way fake kukua hivi, tunafaa kufanya hivi. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa session 1. Session 2 nakumbuka ali cancel session ya pili and then she had to postpone. So hiyo siku akasema we meet at 10. So si 10 ni ilikuwa working day. Akasema sawa. So si unaona ni working day lazima usneak in time ndio ufanye your session. So si mimi sema niko na meeting ya 1 hour. Usilikuwa 1 hour nikaenda kwa boardroom. So si mimi nishakaa hapo nishaanza therapy. Kaanza so unaona venye hiyo alafu hiyo siku ilikuwa ile pressure, ukiona pressure ilikuwa mingi, so uko hapo uko pumped up for therapy, unajua unaenda kuvent. So si session ikiendelea therapy aka left meeting
in the middle of the
What?
like ushaona in the middle of you complaining ama talking aka left. Mimi niko hapo, so niko hapa, okay fine, nikajua what is happening, and then
akakutext
waje ninaonyesha akani text.
Yes.
Sure.
So akani text akasema ndio hii
Itamwagika.
and ilikuwa 10. I'll never forget. Actually 4 minutes into the meeting. 4 minutes. Aya. Akania, no, 14 minutes actually, because I had started venting. Akaniambia, hi, my Wi-Fi just dropped. Give me a few minutes. Zuku is having a countrywide shutdown. I'm unable to come back online. So mimi niko hapo the fuck, wezi nini? Wezi hotspot.
Yeah, they could get
like when
wezi.
I don't think that is a professional.
See, I didn't niko if this is it, acha ikae.
I don't think that is a professional.
Watanipatia nini? Watanipatia advice for free.
Ama utakucheka na utavent
giggles and bubbles.
Giggles and
So
bubbles.
that's it. So me therapy, but I'll try. But kuna mtu aliniambia I try a physical one. I'll try.
Just come fight me.
No, wana, instead of going to therapy. Okay, I don't know.
Ushaenda therapy?
Sijawahi enda therapy. I find like I talk to friends
and then unafeel uko.
And then I feel relieved. And then I think the issue of me trying to solve my own issues imenifanya nimekuwa na roho
black something. I'm joking.
So me advice yenye naweza waambia ni ile tu nilijiambia nikiwa mdogo. Like you only live once. Make mistakes. Learn from them. Make them again. Learn from them again. Like it is your life. Like when you're main character. Like you're the author.
Your movie.
Nesa panafaa kuwa serious. You're the author of your story. So you just make mistakes. Like, and then that's how we learn. Like hakuna venye mtu anaweza kuwa perfect 24/7.
Kuna
like from January to January hakuna mistake. Utaishi aje hivyo?
Hakuna tall.
Just no, like you make mistakes, learn from them, make them again, learn hivyo ndio life. Hata utakuwa na content ya kuambia marafiki, si ati kila saa you maisha is all roses and daisies, which is a lie. Like what the fuck is that?
Maisha yangu is all roses and daisies.
Congrats.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
For me nilisoma mahali juzi and I think nimeisoma mara mbili kwa mtandao tu. In the next 100 years our bosses, our children, sisi, our friends, everyone we know will be dead.
Of course.
Our memories zitakuwa zilishaisha. Hizo nyumba tunapigania, values tunapigania, mila tunapigania, wanaume might not be there.
Kwani mnapiganianga wanaume hapa nje?
Hiyo Range Rover uliambiwa unanunua vipi?
Kutakuwa na ingine noma zaidi na hiyo yenye utakuwa umebaiwa, people will be fighting for it or they'll be selling it for a scrap.
Utakuwa inaenda Concord la guns.
Yeah. So it's never that serious. The main thing that you should do is make yourself happy and just try and be happy. Lead, others follow. So that is our episode for today, and please, I would say it again, if you've not followed us, follow us on all our social media platforms. Instagram, we are not on Facebook actually. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and TikTok. Our name is the same, Giggles and Bubbles. Giggles.and.bubbles. Even on Spotify and all that. Kuna dots.
Spotify, ukisearch itakuja.
Giggles and Bubbles too. Follow, subscribe, weka notification. Today we had a good giggle and we hope you enjoyed giggling with us, and we hope to see you again next week. And if there's anything you'd like us to talk about, whether ni kitu ya miaka yetu, whether ni kitu in future, whether ni kitu, even if you're facing something and you can't afford to go see a therapist and you'd like people to give you advice on, I'm just saying, just get to an inbox, and we have a few requests so far and we'll discuss them in one of our episodes. So karibuni, asanteni, and I think that is it. Nancy, you have anything to say?
No, thank you for joining. Bye guys, see you next
Tracy.
time.
Toodles.
Bye.